Morning, everyone. My name is Chris-Beth Cowie. I'm the host of BizGrams, the founder of Affirming Beauty. And I'm super excited because today we have Abby with us here today, a nutritional expert. And we're going to talk about food. We're going to talk about health and wellness. Abby, thank you so much for being here with us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
That is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, Abby, tell us a little bit more about yourself and who inspired your entrepreneurial journey.
Okay, so my name is Abby Ayoola, and I'm a mother of six. I'm vegan. I'm an entrepreneur. And what really inspired me to be an entrepreneur was back in 2015, I got fired from my job. And at that time, I felt so horrible. I'm like, how can you get fired from your job? Like, when you get fired, it's like a different feeling. You feel like you're a failure. You feel like you weren't good enough. So at that time, I'm like, you know what? I can't go back and start looking for a new job or anything like that. So I have to figure something out. So, prior to that, I was wearing waist trainers, right? And then people would always ask me like, how come your waist is so small? What's your secret? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, you know what? It's like a easy transition. So I started selling waist trainers, and that was my first time doing like entrepreneurship. So from waist trainers, I'm still selling waist trainers. Then I added like supplements and different things to the brand, like pants and, like just pretty much things that will help you get like a flat tummy and help with your gut health and just natural products and stuff like that. So that's how my journey started in the entrepreneur journey.
Abby, tell us a little bit more about the types of clients you work with. Who are they and what problems are you solving for them?
So the type of clients that I work with are mothers. And so pretty much mothers that want to get back their pre-pregnancy bodies and still feel like they're sexy, because after you've been through pregnancy and birth, it's like you're between life and death, right? So once you make it out to the other side, you want to feel your best and look your best. So those are the type of clients that I work with. And what was the other question? Sorry.
Yeah, and what problem you're solving for them?
Yeah, so the problem that I'm solving for them is helping them to feel more, more vibrant, and just because when you look good, you feel good, and things just fall into place for you. So that's what I help. That's the problem I help to solve for the clients. I help them get back to their pre-pregnancy weight, so that way they can feel good and look good, and all that's good stuff.
So talk to us a little bit about nutrition. Why is it so important, and why should we be mindful of the things that we put into our bodies?
Okay, so this is what I like to do. I like to put it into perspective, right? Like you only get one body, right? So if you don't take care of that one body, like what like you can't go and rent another body, right? So nutrition is very, very important because your body needs vitamins and minerals to be able to thrive and help you with your immune system, because there's a lot of bacteria, virus, a lot of things going around. So if your immune system is not, if your immune system is not up to par, like you're gonna get sick. And when you do get sick, at least your immune system is there to help you, right? So, but if your immune system is not up there, then bad things can happen. So you only get one body, so you have to make sure that you take care of that body, because that's the only thing that's with you for your entire life.
You mentioned earlier that you are a vegan. I am a meat lover. I do eat vegetarian. Every now and then I'll eat something vegan. Help me understand that transition that you've made in your own life, and what's the benefits of being vegan as well?
Okay, so I made the transition back in 2017 when I saw the documentary What the Health. So that documentary helped me to really put things into perspective. And I was like, it's either I choose meat or my body. So So the answer was pretty clear to me. So I chose to go with what's good for my body. So if you want to transition to veganism, because yes, you can be a vegan and still eat poor, you know, you can still, because fries is considered vegan, right? Burgers, there's vegan. there's like burgers, they're still considered vegan, like the vegan burgers, veggie burgers and stuff. So it's not about being vegan, it's more about eating more fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, you know, things that will help your body build the immune system, the things that you need for your body to do for you, so that way you can live a more fulfilling life. So if you want to transition to eating more plant-based foods and like vegan, whatever, what you can do is that it's like a small, it's a small process. Like obviously you're not going to change overnight, right? So you just have to swap things, non-vegan things with vegan stuff. So like for milk, for example, like I stopped drinking dairy milk back in 2012. That was way before I even became vegan. I started drinking almond milk, oat milk, rice milk. So it's just about training your taste buds to like different things. So in order for your taste buds to like different things, you have to introduce different foods to it. So eventually you get used to it. Like for example, I used to eat avocado. Like I hated avocado, but because I started eating more of it, like I'm like, I have no choice. Like this is a superfood, I better like it. So I just forced myself to keep eating it until I eventually found ways to put into my diet. So you just have to find ways that works for you to put this kind of foods into your diet. Like for example, when I'm drinking cereal, I had like pumpkin seed, chia seed, flax seed into my cereal. So the fiber content can be higher, you know? So you just have to find ways to put this type, like the nuts, seeds, fruits, vegetables into your diet, and in a way that you enjoy it, instead of thinking, oh, I can't eat meat, or I don't want to eat vegetables. You just have to change your mindset and put these things into perspective and start putting into your diet.
Hey, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that. What about like the nutrition? You know, you talk about nutrition, the nutrients that's needed for a healthy body. My mind goes, I need meat because, you know, it's gonna give me some energy and all of these things. I know one of the things you talk about is finding supplements as well. Do you want to talk to us a little bit more about the things we may not get if we just go onto a vegan diet? How do we replace those?
Okay, so in a vegan diet, the only vitamin that you miss is B12. So you can always supplement B12 with supplements. And when it comes to nutrients and stuff like that, you just have to put more nutrient dense food into your diet. So a lot of fruits like mango is a good one. Avocado is a good one. Chia seeds, apple cider vinegar. So it's just about finding the right food that goes well, that you like, and putting it into your diet. And those things will give you nutrients. And if you're not able to get the nutrients that you need from your food, then you can always supplement with like plant-based nutrients. Because yes, I know back in the day, all you had to do was just eat one orange and you can get your vitamin C for the day. But now, because of the soil and the way things have been going and just a lot of man-made stuff has been happening, I know now you will need to eat at least 10 oranges to get the same amount. Yeah, facts. Like you have to eat 10 oranges to get the same amount of vitamin C you would have gotten from one orange back in the day. So yes, you do have to eat more fruits to get the amount of vitamins that you need, but at least you're doing something good for your body. So you just, if you don't get enough vitamins from your diet, just supplement with plant-based foods, because I know there's some artificial vitamins out there too, right? So you just have to find the right brand that has that makes the vitamins from food, real food, and not laboratory lab made vitamins, because there's a lot of that out there too.
Yeah. No, that's wonderful. And so let's talk about health, wellness, and fitness, right? So many people are like, I'm too busy. I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to work out. What advice do you have for someone who has been, let's say, for a lack of better word, a couch potato for a while, or just working at their desk all the time, and wanting to do something different? What would you say to them?
I would say it's all about mental. Like everything starts in your head, right? So if you really, really want to work out and be healthy, you can. There is time. We all get 24 hours in a day. So you can find at least 10 minutes. There are some exercises that you can do for 10 minutes that can help you, right? So even if you can find 10 minutes out of your day to exercise, then you'll be good. Because when you're on Netflix or Amazon or whatever, you're watching shows, no show is like less than 20 minutes, right? So instead of watching that show, why not just you don't even have to go to a gym to work out. You can, like right now it's summer, you can just go for a walk around your neighborhood or turn on YouTube and put on like a 10-minute exercise, like there's a lot of ways to do it. Like because I know when people think exercise, they think gym, but you can also do home exercises, cleaning up, mopping, sweeping, cleaning your bathroom. All those things are exercises. So you can do it. It's just you just have to make up your mind that I want to exercise today, and you can get it done.
What would you say has been a great challenge on your entrepreneurial journey, and how have you overcome that? And what lessons have you learned from this process?
One of my challenges would be creating content for my social media. Like I feel like I should be posting more, but I just don't know what to post. It's because it's a lot of work to have to post every day, different things. So I'm still working on that, on finding the type of content to post on my social media. So that's one of my challenges. So how I'm getting over that is looking at other nutritionists and people in my field, see what kind of content they're posting and see how I can kind of use that for my business. So that's how I'm planning to get over that. So I'm in the process of finding how to post great content that will benefit people from my page.
That's wonderful. It is such a great, first step that you're doing, looking at, those who are already in your industry to model after them, be inspired by them, and that will definitely support you and give you some inspiration as you're moving through as well. So that's great to hear. And what would you say you're most proud of, or your greatest accomplishment that you'd love to share with us here today?
What I would say is my greatest accomplishment would be that I've been in business for six years. So I haven't been employed for 6 years. I've been like an entrepreneur for that long. And yes, there's some challenges because some days you're like, should I give up should I go get a job? Where's my next client gonna come from? Stuff like that. So that I've had those days, and it's so funny. The pandemic has really helped with my business, so because it's online. So I thank God for that. And it's just, I'm proud that I'm still here because it's so easy to give up, right? Because it's so easy, so easy. Because especially when people around you are always telling you, oh, you need to get a job. Like, what are you doing? Like stuff like that. So I'm happy that I was able to stick to it, and I'm still sticking to it. Like, I'm never gonna give up because it's easy to give up, So that's one of my accomplishments, that I didn't give up.